Hey, aloha, my friends. Let's get to it. Another session of quantum questions. Glad to see you today. As you're coming on, you know the drill. Hey, Michael. You're going to be getting a message from Dev, Michael, and Crystal. I highly recommend you to be on the group session that's coming up right when I end this. You guys are in the Level 5 Liberation 5.0. This one's going to be important. So move what you need to move out of the way and plan to be on there for a couple hours. Okay. Shalinia, good to see you. Diane. Hey, Tom. Leanne, look at the hardcores that don't mess around. Hey, John. Good to see you, buddy. Andrea, Peter. Hug Elka for me. Elka, hug Peter for me. Hey, in Louisiana. So check this out. I don't know who this is, but somebody who's in my Facebook group, Unconditional Happiness, just made this post. If you will click the some of the coolest people I know in the world from Louisiana. What a hospitable place. They got aloha going over there. So if you click the StreamYard, the StreamYard thing, I'll be able to see who you are. Really glad to see you all today. Eduardo, Andrea, Philemon. So we got the planet represented here. Hey, Crystal. All right. So you got that message for you and Michael to be on the session today, coming up right at the end of this. So let's get to it. What can I help with today? Hey, Samantha. Good to see you, girl. Love you. Hey, Marilyn. Maret in Estonia. Always good to see you. Nothing like having some Eastern Europe on the sessions. You know what I mean? Hey, Melissa in St. Louis. All right. So nobody's asked for help yet. I'm just going to go for it. You ready? Why is it that today is the day? Why did I decide today to breathe so deeply that my light turned back on? And I began to spread the light that I am so brilliantly in every direction that love and joy and peace touched more than I've ever touched, moving back into the awareness of oneness. Well, Jane, I would welcome hearing about that. That's what it's all about right there. Hey, Esther. Hey, Debbie in Sarasota. Always again. Good to see you. There's Wynn in France. Hey, Connie in Alabama. Man, we got a growing crowd over there in Alabama. I have to do an event over there someday soon. Why is it, hey, Julio, why is it that today is the day that I realized, wait a minute, I was raised up or lowered in an educational system that shut me down and clamped me? Why did I decide today to expand my love and my awareness like never before? Why is it that I realized that I am love? And am I positive beyond the shadow of a doubt that my ex is actually trying to upset me? Is there any possibility that I'm misperceiving what is going on? When I perceive that someone is trying to upset me, and I will just say, without naming anybody, Suki, without naming anybody, there are people in this world who are sometimes absolutely positive beyond the shadow of a doubt that people are trying to upset me. And while I know that they're trying to upset me, I will not only be upset, but I'll also be posturing against them, faulting them, blaming them, accusing them of something that they might not be doing. So why did I accept the possibility today that if all is one and everything is energy, it's not actually possible that anybody could be separate from me trying to upset me? But perhaps what I perceive to be a separate person is doing what's necessary to bring up the upset that's already in me. Let me check. Let me be honest for a minute. These upsets that I'm feeling, have I ever felt them before? This motherfucking asshole outside of me, X, that's trying to fuck me up and upset me. Have I ever felt these feelings before? Oops, I have. So that means the upset was in me. This person is giving me a chance to feel the upset so that I can feel it, love it, dissolve it, and be on the other side of it. And here I was blaming them. So why is it I realized in that awareness, I am in love, and I always was, and what they were doing was love? Why is it that when I realized I'm not my body, when I realized I'm not my body, suddenly I didn't fear leaving it? Why is it that I realized all these things that I thought was known was that which was causing the fear of the unknown? Somewhere along the line, I or they got me addicted to what I know, which is absolutely all fucking bullshit. And the more I find out it's bullshit, the more I don't really feel such a need to know it. So why did I find out that rather than trying to end the fear or anything, I can just feel the fear, breathe through it, and move right to the other side of it? Hey, Iman. Love you, girl. Good to see you. Hey, Kim, Dolores, V. Why did I stop trying to release body aches? Why did I realize today that I've been one spiritual fuck, believing what all the spiritual fucks told me and trying to release, not realizing that release is a euphemistic term for trying to get rid of something? Here I was trying to release my body aches, when in fact I was trying to get rid of them, which meant that I was shunning and ignoring them rather than doing the only thing that could ever serve me, which is feeling them, bringing my presence to them, because they were arising to get my attention so that I could love them and they could be felt and dissolve. Why did I stop trying to release them? I rather turned my attention to them. I dove into those sensations. And when I did, they released their gift on its own. And suddenly I was on the other side of them. And there was no possibility of overreacting or hypochondria. Why am I so grateful that I'm so open, that I'm actually feeling anger and sadness to the point of tears? And why did I breathe deeply enough that as the tears came out, I was actually expressing the anger and the sadness rather than fighting it? Why did I stop letting the out of alignment in my spine? Why did I stop letting it bother me? Why did I notice the out of alignment I noticed in my spine is a mirror in the seeming physical, which is just seemingly physical, of the energetic out of alignment? And I chose rather to breathe, to go into presence, and to see my spine perfectly aligned. And in that state of breathing in presence, the infinite energy that creates the body is always bringing it back into alignment. All I got to do is stop fighting and resisting it, and it goes right back. Why is it I realized it with humor and with a smile that the bothering was why it was out of place, not the other way around? Why is others choosing suffering none of my goddamn motherfucking business? Why is choosing presence, well, that's irrelevant. They choose what they choose. I choose presence. And if I notice enough people choosing suffering, I sure want to make sure I'm choosing presence. So why would I delude myself into thinking that one precluded or occluded or prevented the other? Why is it that I decided to go beyond easily or hardly into effortlessly? And I admitted that all the money in the universe is me and mine. We're one. See, when you stop trying to figure out how to release it, it just releases. You don't want to try to release it. Why is it that I realize I always have a chance to feel what I'm feeling? Why did I realize today that being oppressed isn't a feeling? And I know that's what you're implying. I'm just taking it all the way. Why is it that this feeling of being oppressed isn't a feeling? It's a thought programmed into me by other people who want me to believe that there are oppressors and that they're not the ones doing the oppressing. Hint, hint. Why is it I admit today that I feel tired? I didn't have to make it exhausted and make it some big special thing. I just feel tired. And so why did I fucking rest? And why is it that more and more people are joining the global INrising or diving into the Breath of Light 2.0 and using that recording to actually step into oneness and step out of the illusion? And why is that changing the world right now? Why is it that I admitted today that I have spent my life learning how to not breathe? Why is it that I understand that if I breathe, I'm going to feel those emotions? And I was programmed to not feel my emotions, that it wasn't okay to feel my emotions. And why did I admit today that it's okay for me to feel these emotions, to express these emotions? All the programming and all the stuff that they did, they're not even around anymore. I'm free to breathe and feel my emotions and breathe enough to feel those emotions come up and then to actually let them dissolve in the light of the love of the attention of my breath. Now, Eduardo, you've been around enough that you know that sometimes I'm going to poke somebody in the ribs when they say stuff like this. I'm not correcting you. I'm loving you. Why did I wake up and realize today that no one could ever take advantage of me? Everybody is here reflecting what I believe about myself. So if I perceive someone taking advantage of me, they're only reflecting to me that I have the belief in the idea that someone could take advantage of me. So instead of feeling like they're taking advantage of me, I thank them for showing me I believe someone could take advantage of me. And why in that did I suddenly wake up and realize once again, oh shit, people take advantage of me isn't a feeling, it's a thought. Oh my God. Last one. You ready? Last one. There's more coming up here. No, I got two last more. Why today did I stop feeling the need to make any conflict in my life so goddamn massive? Why did I realize today that I'm the fucking drama machine when I want to be? Oh, wow. There's a conflict between me and my partner. I'm going to become present and it's over with. Why did I stop making it so massive so that I could feel so overwhelmed? And last one for today. Why did I wake up today to the stunning, mind-melting, transformational, revelational revolution of awareness that perhaps my perception that those bad, powerful people out there who are obviously more powerful than me and they can win and they can, is actually maybe just an outer expanded perception of when I was little and my brother and my parents were bigger than me and they were able to be unfair and overpower me. And all I got to do is stop the thinking about acceptance and winning and losing and all that shit and just become present and feel my feelings and breathe through it and move through those feelings and be on the other side. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions are not even remotely the same. So, Dolores, you might want to go back, scroll when this one's over in a second. Scroll through some of the previous episodes of this. And definitely, I always recommend that you go get my book. If you haven't yet, read it, and you will be clear on the other side of that. Okay? So, I love you. You and I are one. There's nothing wrong with you. You're infinite, unlimited energy. You got programmed by a system that you created to make you a victim, and then you forgot that you did it. I will be back for more tomorrow. I love you. Crystal and Michael, move a mountain if you must. Join me on this next session. Everybody that's in Level 5 Liberation 5.0, I will see you in 1 minute.